so many cool things.
Oh yeah. Look at this. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, let me see.
Play it like this.
Yeah, that's it. You got it. I'll try this one. I think I'll try this drum. I think I played this one yet.
The last show that we broadcast 3-4 days ago, we go live, and then I repost them. You know, I go through it, I check them, see how it sounds and everything. So we did one of my guitar songs where I sing it by guitar, and I changed the groove on it into that groove with Steely Dan's wheel turning round and round. Go back, Jack, do it again.
We'll
It's
turn
a great,
it round
great hit
and
groove,
round.
just,
We'll go back. Yeah.
So I translated that over to the hand drums.
Oh, cool.
So I was just listening to it, and it sounds really good, really
Nice,
good.
nice.
So I'm gonna, we're gonna work on those grooves where I play guitar, and people become confident with comping, playing a groove with a guitar, for people who not quote musicians.
Cool.
This is Jesse. He's one of the survivors.
A survivor.
Hey guys.
Hi, okay.
Hold on here 2 seconds.
Hi, guys.
Hey, we're about to start a drum circle actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of like a dance circle. We have a same energy actually.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty incredible.
Why are you in Montana?
Right here,
Amazing.
the place has been open forever.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be doing like a heel.
Oh yeah.
So,
Lot
so
of
my tooth
This.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, buddy.
So you-
this is
what
my
do you
friend
have to-
Rich. This is my friend Rich, by the way. This is
Hi, buddy.
This is a
Hi,
great
hi.
I don't know. He's
I'm still congested in my ears. It's coming and going. I'm going to acupuncture, so I've got to really get in here like this to hear you.
Oh,
Wow.
cool. This
I
is
look foolish, but
you know the program I was telling you about with Dance Alive with Marianne?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is Marianne's husband, Rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
Yeah.
Good. Well, this is wonderful. We're just getting ready to start, our Sunday afternoon drumming meditation workshop. And you can, and when we stream, we go on YouTube, we post them all live, on my page. It's all on the sheet there. Take a sheet, it's specific. And if you want to hang right now and experience hang on hit a drum, whatever, you guys are totally
Oh,
welcome.
thank you. I'm actually dizzy, but I was dropping Jesse off. He was telling me he was coming here. So
Oh,
I said,
good.
oh, you have to check it out.
Yeah.
I
So,
have
anyway,
to check it out.
Yeah.
Before you
Yeah.
leave though, we'll get the groove going so you can feel this room.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
nice meeting you.
Hey, pleasure, man.
Good to see you again, big guy.
Yeah, well, I want to drum with you guys.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, I just wanted Rich
Okay.
to check. I was telling him about the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is Joni's first time here.
Wow, cool.
I think I've come about 5 or 6 times.
Sunday afternoons get a little sociable.
Lots of friendly street traffic
Oh,
too.
this is the building that lifted. It used to be a recording studio.
Welcome to the Grand Old Opry.
How did it go for you at Hinano?
Where? What?
Hinano last Saturday.
Oh,
I
excellent.
don't know how to fully explain it.
Kathy shot some video,
It's pretty,
and we didn't even do a whole set, because they were so, the guitar players, they never get all their gear together in time. I'm there sitting behind the kit, ready to go. It's 5 o'clock, and these guys are like plugging things in and
Yeah,
getting tuned.
tuning up.
Fine. I get my rate. You guys mess around all you want. I'm not going to stress about this. Okay. So when they did kick in, it sounded good. And Kathy shot 2 or 3 songs. So now the way I did it, can you take the ring off?
this is what it used to
You
be.
can't get it off.
Yeah.
I'll just have to remove that. As Ringo said, but you and my finger up and
You have some
I'm going to give you some bad.
Oh wait, now hold on. Oh wait,
It's
my
coming. It's coming.
Oh, it came off. Hold on.
Still straight.
Yay!
We're not going to hit the drum that hard anyway. What we're going to do, you're halfway, but don't go. things possible.
All
Isn't that
things
cool?
possible. Let me
Don't
put this-
forget it. People have left diamond rings after drumming for less than 10 minutes.
No diamond
It's a
rings
racket.
here. No. You're not
This will
gonna
be a
have
pawn
to-
shop next
Yeah,
time.
yeah. It's the drummer's pawn shop.
Okay.
Look at you. Now I have drummer's balls. Now, here's the secret to this kind of drumming. It's a downbeat right in the middle of the head. Yeah. Now. Okay, now, slow down now, just relax. Start just with this note right in the middle, no other note. Boom, right in the dead center. And leave space. I'm only hitting one. Now, yeah, just, there it is. Yeah, now relax the hand so it's not too tense. Yeah, and then hover. Yeah, because you reabsorb good energy this way, okay? Plus you stay cool, you know, it's like. Now, get your other hand going, back and forth. There you go, right in the center. Dead center, each one. So that dead center note, that's the downbeat. New Orleans style downbeat. You know, we don't have to go all the way to Africa or Ireland or anywhere else. We'll just go to New Orleans. Close enough. So, yeah. So the downbeat then is the beginning note of any kind of phrase, any kind of idea. And it's going to come back around all the time. So that means don't worry about notes. You just find a downbeat and play off of it, support it, but you can mess around, add, subtract, get clever. But as long as everybody agrees on the downbeat, you got a groove. And if you have a groove, you have a party. You can dance. That's what these cats are all about. They're dancing freaks. So watch what happens as we start to get into the groove, because it takes a minute to simmer. It's like cooking, you know. It's a very subtle, you know, sauce, very light. Yeah, you get the funky gumbo, but this is light, you know. Yeah, good, that's good. I tell people the only way you know if you're doing it right is if the girls start to dance. Or in this case, the guys. Now, see, this is nice and laid back. Okay, now again, that's a New Orleans term. Laid back means we're in no hurry. We're actually giving ourselves permission to actually be late. Be late to that downbeat. So that's not on the metronome. That's not machine correct. That's human. That's funky. It's loose. And so that sends a signal into the whole system that says, we're good here. It's all good. Now, see, this is different than traditional African, right? And with traditional African, it's like classical music. You know, you have to learn the parts. It's gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Here, we're not learning parts. We're improvising over just an agreement of the downbeat. You can mess around with it all you want, but as long as we're all going to support the downbeat, it'll work pretty much. So that was the foundation for rock and roll. Jazz, rhythm and blues, everything. American pop music comes out of that concept of let's share the downbeat. We all support the downbeat. I'm gonna get this conga drum. I gotta keep an eye out here at the door so we don't have any vandals. Now, if you guys are just gonna hang out and talk, like, come on out. This is a meditation.
Sure.
Anyway, I don't mean to interrupt.
No, you aren't. I appreciate it. I would say the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. I'm gonna step in too.
Oh, okay, yeah, pull that chair out.
Okay.
And there's a pillow back there.
Should I sit?
And you want, which one? No, stay out. Yeah. Kathy, I'm just reserving that for Kathy.
Okay.
Space
But
here.
we got room in here. You want to come on in here?
Sure.
Good. Yeah. And then pull. You can use that one there.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous drum. Look at that.
Yeah, it's amazing.
What's your name?
Jesse.
Jesse. I'm Leslie. This is Joni.
Leslie.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, pillow. You got a pillow?
Hey, nice to meet you. Sure, that'd be great.
Pillows are
There
good.
you go.
Look at this. Yeah.
And then, yeah, pull that. You want to use that one?
Sure, yeah. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Good. Okay. Stand. Okay, we're in business. See, he's a veteran. He knows how to operate the heavy machinery. When we have the private drum therapy sessions, I tell people, don't operate any heavy machinery for at least a half hour after you leave.
Totally.
And don't try to do any math or anything that has to do with money. You know? Yeah, because you're using a different part of the brain. And once you go over there, you like it. You don't want to go back to the other side. Why don't you clock around a little bit so we can all be in the same universe?
Plenty of room.
We're good. We're good. Let me move this out here. Not too far back. You're going to poke your back. I'm just going to, So Kathy will show up.
I
Okay,
really
this is
love
good.
this drum. I mean, this is
Good.
amazing.
See, I used to be in the film business, television and film business for
Amazing.
too many years. 20 years. Good.
Oh.
Flick your stand.
This drum, no, I was looking at the drum. It's an amazing drum.
Oh, this drum is, yes.
Sound.
Yeah, this is George Quaku, the carver.
Oh, wow.
I really told Jamoke, I said, you got to let us know who the carvers are
Yeah.
because they're all just
Not as nice
exquisite.
as this one, but pretty nice.
What, you got a djembe?
Yeah, I got a djembe. Yeah. Definitely.
So that's, George Quaku carves the outside. He's in Accra. They carve the shell on the east side of Ghana in the Volta River Basin. And that's where they bless the tree to take it down. And then they just do the rough outside smooth. And inside they finish. The inside is their art. They know how to carve the inside of a djembe. And see, it's all hand. It's all with chisels. No machining, no lathing, none of that. Because if you look inside these, see how rough it is and how thick it is? But it's rough. And that roughness is very important. It's not a uniform, smooth surface. That's what gives it its tone. And so most djembes now are turned on a machine, on a lathe. And it's all smooth, and they sound terrible. Yeah. So this is this amazing coincidence of opportunities to be able to do this right here. It's amazing. You got water? You're good?
Okay, yeah. Where's Kathy?
She's on the way, I think. Always play it by ear. let me simplify this. Because it was all about making money, you know. But this energy of the groove themselves came through anyway. Even though it might have been a commercial, silly song, the groove, the drum beat, had this essence of survival energy, you know, truth, soul, life force. So that's what I've been studying when I've come back to the drum. Because I started when I was 8 years old. Yeah. And my first drum teacher was a woman, Midwest, which was totally unusual, outside of Chicago. So I had all the medals, you know, and I marched in the timpani, and, you know, totally a classically oriented percussionist. You know, end up in the Washington, D.C. Symphony, stuff like that. You know. The Navy band, you know. Although her students, like some of her students, became like drummers for the Tonight Show. I mean, they were all like top-notch, you know, drummers. So I was really good. You know, when I was 10, 12 years old, I was really good. And it was very competitive. You know, there were a dozen other drummers who were better than I was. And the medals, you know, who had the most medals. So my mother had not been married for 10 years. My father had been killed when I was like 4, back east, in Pennsylvania, New Jersey, D.C., Washington, D.C. Anyway, so she finally like remarried, and suddenly we moved to the deepest part of Florida, deep, deep south, Central Florida, 1963. You know, still segregated, very segregated, and there was no symphony. So I had to learn how to play the blues. And it was a big, very good lesson. From here down to here, you know. And crossing the color line, too. Anyway, there she is. Yeah, there's a cup of coffee brewing in there. So, I had a really strong rhythmic theory foundation. So I had to look at the rhythm and blues and understand why I couldn't play them correctly. Whereas another drummer who could not read music, but could play the rhythm and blues really good, you know? It's like, how do they do that? And what is that? How come I can't do it? Hi there. So I had to learn how to be funky. You know, I had to go to it. It wasn't part of my life. It was destined to be a big part of my life. Okay, let's get you hooked up here. Where's your drum? What did I do? Oh, you're playing Kathy's drum. We're gonna switch drums. It's okay.
I love them all.
Let's.
I fall in love with a new drum every time I come here.
Yeah, you want to go with this one?
I guess.
Okay, that's a nice drum.
Yeah. I love this sound.
Yeah, that's got a lot of soul. So you play with sticks, you know,
Can I
traditional.
rob you?
I have some
Yeah.
mallets.
Is there one I could do too?
Would you recommend
Or-
sticks?
Okay, I'll just put it here.
Okay.
Mal, either
We'll
one.
do it.
It's
Yeah.
pretty tough.
We
I
do
put a
that?
pedal on it. I took a drum set on the road, just of these drums, you know,
I don't
not a
know.
real kit, you know, but these kind of made a drum set, and I put that on the floor and had a pedal on it.
Really? Oh,
It was cool,
that's a great idea.
but nothing matches my Gretsch back there. That's $1 million bass drum right there. That's a platinum bass drum.
Really?
Platinum hits come out of that bass drum.
Yeah.
You want to use this one?
Okay.
Oh, no, this one's for you.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
I'm gonna let Jesse use it.
Oh, you're working it.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's right.
whatever.
So
You want to play this one?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Where were we? Gil, you got coffee? Good. I don't have anything to drink. That's what I'm going on about.
Want some water?
Okay, let's go.
How are you doing, Kathy?
Oh, good. Thank you. Same here. Same here. Same here. What about you, Jess?
Good.
Good.
Yeah. Just got done with some dancing this morning.
Where
Nice.
was that?
Yeah. Culver City Masonic Lodge. You know, dancing with the Freemasons.
Oh, that's fun.
Of course.
What street is
The
that
best.
on? I know I've seen it.
I think it's on Venice. It's definitely on Venice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of over by Cattaraugus, by
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a huge ecstatic dance, 5 rhythms in the morning. It's
Huh.
got 9 to 11, then again 11 from like
Oh, wow.
1:30. Yeah, it's really,
and they have
really
parking.
amazing. And they actually have parking. Yeah, it's a cool thing. So it's some part of my Sunday routine sometimes. Go to there and come over here.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd like to participate in the conversation, but I'm so fogged in here. It's getting better though. My acupuncture is a genius. So a few more days, I think I'll be able to hear. It's shifting already. So now what we're going to do, pick up the tempo a little bit. Now that you got the basic idea. Not too much. We are meditating, aren't we? Yeah.
It's fine.
You want me to move over a little?
Yeah, I can move over.
Good. All right.
Cool.
Yes. Yeah, clock it on over.
Good.
Move it on over.
Mean old dog moving in.
Well, cool. So, what I tell people is like the drummer deals with energy, real basic, primal, elemental energy. So, when you generate energy, you also attract energy. Alright? You know that. You know that. You walk down 42nd Street Saturday night. You understand.
Joni.
So, point being is that we have to have good intentions in order to keep, our energy real positive, real, protected. So we do this generic invocation. So this means saying and, Thank you, Detroit.
You're out.
How you holding up? You okay?
They're all tingling, but yes.
So the trick is to float like a butterfly,
Look like a butterfly.
sting like a bee. Go in and out real quick.
I believe that's a song.
Yeah, you remember. You remember. So that way you save the hands.
Yeah.
And especially the high note, the edge note, you got to bounce up so your fingers get up. See, people go in like that, and that's what fatigues. So you got to slap it and bounce off. Yeah, just let it spring up. This is, it comes from the elbow. It works from the elbow, like tennis, whammo. Yeah, you don't have to do all that much. Are you working it? You got it. So, in the
That's an idea.
the bata, we can do. Oh, don't put that on the stand
No.
because of the metal.
Glad you caught me. You get into mischief, All right.
There you go.
See how it is. The old switcher. Okay.
Yeah, and you can tilt it. It's a good sound. I like that sound. So, what we just did, see the universe from a drummer's perspective, the universe is only divided into two big distinct groupings. The 4 beats and the 3 beats. That's it. Everything else is either cut and paste or it's not worth dancing to. So what we just did was a 4 beat, right? So the 3 beat is very mystical and it's real snaky, and I call it the original rhythm.
Okay.
So it's a 3, it's a 6, it's the blues, it's everything.
Hey, buddy. Stop time today?
I'm sorry, what now?
Stop time today?
Who is? What?
Stop time. He wants to do stop time.
Stop time. Oh,
Yeah.
stop time. Sure. You want to do stop time right now?
Whenever do you feel like
Okay,
it's
now
ready?
we have a request, from the audience. So we have to take that into consideration.
But did he tip?
That's right.
It's a what?
Did he tip?
Yeah.
Did he
No
tip?
request.
Gotta put a little tip.
Oh yeah, the tip jar.
Yeah.
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 Feed the kitty. That's an old coffee house, house.
Feed the kitty.
You got to feed the kitty.
Feed the kitty.
Yeah, keep
Kitty's
the
starving.
rats away.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, in a coffee house.
Okay, we're gonna shift now. We could do stop time in 3 and 6, but it would be pretty gnarly. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the stop time in a 4-beat pattern, straight up and down. Now, just a moment before you start. Imagine you're in Greenwich Village, 1956. I know it's before your time, but just imagine. Just imagine. And it's after hours. Okay. The down under, whatever. It's like lock the front door, the only way in through the back, and all the musicians are showing up that are playing all the other clubs. Bird's showing up, Miles is showing up, and then the new guys. The new guys get in, they hear about it, this is the cutting session. Right? And to get into the cutting session, you really got to be connected. And you have to get into that cutting session if you want to work in New York, because that's how you get your cabaret license. Every musician had to have a cabaret license. It was issued by the city of New York. That meant you could play in the club. It was a deal, the musicians union and funky stuff. Anyway, so it's a pressure situation. So the regulars, the A-teamers guys, they sit down there they're up on the stage, they're up, and they're going through a standard jazz tune. And then they each take 4s. They do a stop time, 4 measures. And then they play through the changes, and then the next cat takes 4 bars. And everybody else stops and just hit the downbeat and leave it wide open and listen then to what the cat's going to lay down. And so you go through and everybody trades 4s, right? Back and forth. And if you're good and you're fearless, you throw it back and forth. It's with a great sense of humor. It's a lot of fun. But if you're new and green, it's terrible. become a great player. But that first cutting knife was just hell. So, what we do here is we switch the whole imperative. And when we go to each person's stop time, it doesn't matter what they play. Right? You have to just become fearless. What I call the fearless improviser. The most important note is the downbeat that everybody else plays. Because that's proof that the band is really working. Anybody can solo. You know? But to be in the group, in the arrangement, and calm and pay attention, that takes some talent. You know what I'm saying? So, let's kick up the tempo a little bit. This is easier when we go fast. Okay? Now when we start to go faster, don't hyperventilate. What you got to do is remember to stay just as relaxed as you were when we were playing slowly. Remember, get that sense memory as we speed up. And don't play louder, play softer. Faster and softer. Okay, here we go. When I say stop, stop. And clap your hands. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, stop. Boom. 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 One more. Boom, back into the groove. That's it. Now, may seem short until it's your turn. Then it's like eternity. I'm running out of licks. What am I going to play? So that's where you got to dig deep. You got to pull up from where the heart is. Okay, I'll do the first one. Okay, rule number 2. Do not judge. Do not judge anyone else. Do not judge yourself. Because the point of this is to become the fearless improviser, where it does not matter. And because it doesn't matter, what it is right. Whatever you play is fine. 1, 2. 1, 2, ready, stop. Boom, come on. Boom. Boom. One more. Back into the groove now. Good. Back into the groove. Back into the groove. No, back into the groove. No hand. There you go. No. Okay, we'll go this way. 1, 2, Okay, we'll go around again. Once more, get the hang of it. 1, 2, ready, go. Everybody. Kathy, now, ready, go. Boom. Downbeat. Gotta do that downbeat. Good. Everybody. Everybody. Now. Boom. Get that downbeat. Good. Everybody. I am fearless. I am gone now. Boom. Good. Fearless. Ready? Now. Go now. Boom. Everybody. Good. You guys are good. Go around again. Once more, right? Okay. 1, 2, ready, go. Everybody. Caddy's turn. Ready, go. Boom. Hit the downbeat. Boom. Good. Everybody. I am fearless. Ready, now, good, now. Good, everybody. And fearless, and ready, and go, now. Boom. Good. I am fearless, ready, now. Your turn. Boom. Everybody. Okay, ready for a big ending. Gotta have a big ending. Here it comes. Okay, last one. Oh,
T-shirts for sale in the back. That was great.
so it's a version of stop time.
Yeah, definitely.
First time, great.
You were great.
Yeah, you delivered. That was pretty good. That's what I love to witness.
It was fun.
Really? I solo? Yeah, right now.
Call my kids up. What did I do?
So that's the creativity, that's just, it
Yeah,
just
you
gets
just let go of
everything
your fear
going.
and
Yeah,
do it.
yeah. No fear.
Yeah.
So now we'll go over to the 3-beat pattern. Everybody good? You got water? It's one of these humid days. We could be down
Getting
south
used
with
to
this kind of
this.
temperature.
Yeah,
So you need water.
It's all right. So I like your idea, Jess. You mentioned playing
It's
both.
a fun drum. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And we put it on the footstool there.
So you're like the bass drummer in a marching band.
Yeah, that's what it is, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's it.
Ah.
If you want, we don't have a lot of room, but once everybody sits, yeah, you get the idea. So the Yoruba priest, the drum priest, plays this drum with a smaller one with the cowbell,
Oh.
and this like this. It's on a rack, and with a cowbell, and so the drum priest he conducts the drum orchestra primarily from that drum. There's 3 different sizes. This is the middle size. There's a smaller and a larger. And the 2 notes are close, but they're not the same.
A little difference in the ends.
Yeah, it's a little bit.
A little difference.
Yeah.
I guess I like this tone better. This is great.
So there you have it.
That was fun. I definitely want to do that again sometime.
So the funny story is, there was a cutting session in the middle of the night in the village, right? And his kid shows up. He's a guitar player. And Dizzy is there, you know, and Miles, and you know, and Max Roach, you know, nice mix of people. And this kid comes in, and he's got this weird way of playing a guitar, you know, and so he's really scared and really nervous. And they kick into like my favorite things, you know, and he's so nervous that he throws his pick into the hole in his guitar right before his solo, right before his 4 bars. And he goes, "Oh no, what did I do? I can't believe it." And everybody started laughing because he could see it. He did it intentionally. He was so scared. He just could not, you know, face, you know, and he threw it in the pick, and everybody laughed. And I said, "You did that on purpose, man." That's Wes Montgomery. So this is where Wes got the thing with the thumb. It was do or die, you know. So a fella comes in who's studying the drumming therapy, because this is the feel-good meditation for the group, and then we do one-on-one drum therapies. I'm very busy with that, and I'm teaching psychotherapists how to do it, and I'm on staff, you know, with a few places. We go out and do, you know, groups like this. So a guy comes in who wants to study. He says, "Does it matter on the size of the drum? You know, the healing tone?" And I said, "Okay, let me tell you a story about Charlie Parker." He goes, "Huh?" He's a bass player, so he got it. He knew it. And I said, "Charlie Parker, he shows up at a late night gig in the village, and Buddy Collette's playing alto. He's got his own trio. And he starts right in the breaks, he starts giving Charlie Parker a hard time because Charlie's looking a little ragged. Very, very, very ragged. Doesn't even have a horn. And it's, you know, pawned it, you know. So, and people are going on, it's like, you know, you're a loser, all this stuff. And Buddy says, "Besides, you cook your reeds." And Bert says, "What?" He says, "You cook your reeds, you shave the reeds, you do something to your saxophone reed to change it, modify it, so you get all those notes that nobody else can get. You know, it's like illegal what you're doing." And Bert says, "Give me your horn." So Buddy hands him his elk, and he takes the reed off, and he borrows a Zippo lighter, and he cooks the reed, just turns it black, puts it back on the horn, walks onto the stage, and plays, just rips.
Wow.
And then he walks off, hands the horn back to Buddy, says, "It's all yours." And he leaves. And Buddy goes out on stage, could not get one single note out of that horn.
Wow.
So it's not really the instrument. It is, but it's not. So the flow, you know.
Right.
So this, we're going to do the 3. And this is the flow. I cheated at the beginning, I settled in. It's multi-dimensional. There's a lot of rhythms going on at the same time. You'll hear other rhythms. You want to play them good. This is like a waltz. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bees sting, when I'm feeling sad, I just remember the things that I love, and then I don't feel so bad. So this is the blues. This is a survival group. Comes over through the Middle Passage from Africa as the African rumba. But it comes from Ireland as a jig. Celtic. It also comes from American Indian. intimidating. So I don't want to intimidate anybody on Montana Ave, right? Oh look, Santa Monica PD, they like it. They like what we do. They bring the horses by and let them hear this. So they get the horses used to good drumming. So then they go down to Venice and the horses don't get spooked. And the horses know the difference. They say, let's go back to that other to Berlin.
Good.
So there's a visionary element of what's happening here, especially if you're taking psychedelics, which I don't encourage.
You have some?
I was recruited by the CIA when I was 19, and I'm having dinner in Georgetown College. And I swear to God, truth. They're all sitting around at this table, all these big deal guys, women too. And this couple, like a James Bond and a Farrah Fawcett, they come in late. And I got long hair. I'm a rock and roll drummer, you know. And they said, "Sorry, we're late. We were in Marrakesh, breaking up a hashish ring. And we had to get on a military transport to get back here in time for this dinner." And all I could do was to say, "Did you bring any back?" That was the hardest thing not to ask him. And I realized, you know what? The suede elbow patches, I can't go there. Sorry. Deal breaker.
Fashion police.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a drummer. I'm a lover. I don't do that. But we want you to go into the anti-war movement. I said, no. I've got a band who's like playing at the moratorium. No. Thank you. So this has actually saved my life on a number of occasions. So it's a survival group. That's why I'm teaching the rhythm and blues as survival rhythms, because it generates the actual life force, and they're starting to be able to measure it. You know, the bioelectrical field around the body. For instance, right now, the T cell count in your blood is very, very high. The T cell count are the cancer-fighting cells in the blood. Very high. They've been able to do some of the research on what happens. Also, when you do mirrored hand activity with your hands, exactly the same, the hemispheres go into synchronization. Hemispheric sync, hemisync. So when that happens, stress drops, because the critical mind, the new mind, goes into neutral. And so you're just cooking, you're just feeling the groove. And that gives us this break, from the reality that we find ourselves in. But it opens up a different reality, very positive stuff. So what we did there was we got familiar with the basic building blocks, the 4-beat and the 3-beat. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring it up to tempo, this 3-beat. And see, that's the worst case scenario machine kicking in. Going, I'm not going to be able to do this. So this kind of drumming, then, you get to witness that worst case scenario machine separate from who you are playing the drum. And you go, oh, I'm not my anxiety. I am not my stress. I am not my fear. I'm over here playing the drum. And suddenly, for a lot of people's first time, they go, wow, I'm not all that anxiety. I'm just a person. So that's kind of what this does, separate. So what we're going to do, this is what we were doing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we'll start here. Can you go back and forth? Good. Yeah. Look at you. A lot of people can't do that. Yeah, they're total control freaks. They're flexible. Good. Now, what we're doing now is we're going to take this up to the ultimate tempo, because this is the ultimate groove. Where we're going with this, you can make stuff happen. You can move mountains. But you got to stay relaxed. Right? Now, as we start to speed up, we're not going to be able to play all the notes. So, we subtract notes. And see, that's a paradox. That you play fewer notes in order to play better. Right? Because the assumption is the better the drummer, the more the notes. Not true. Not true at all. The best drummers play very few notes. It's very zen. So you start to subtract notes as we speed up. Just a down. Now I'm starting
roll all night long, all night long. Roadhouse, they got some bungalows. Yeah, back of the roadhouse, they got some bungalows. That's for the people who like to go down slow. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long,
All night.
long.
Yeah.
All night long.
Well,
Woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. Yeah, I woke up this morning and I got myself a beer. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Well, the future's uncertain and the end is always near. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long, all night long, all night long.
all night long.
Roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll, baby, roll. Let it roll all night long.
Thank you, Miami.
Raise the roof.
So that's the blues shuffle. It's one of the most difficult parts to play on a drum set. So you have to translate that into this mechanicalness of hands and legs. Took a whole lifetime to learn how to play that groove correctly on a drum set. Because otherwise, if you don't feel it, it turns into this polka march, lame, very lame thing. So to really swing it, you really got to go against the grain. You got to be way back in the pocket. So that's an up-tempo blues shuffle. And some of the best people say, yeah, buddy, he can play a blues shuffle. He knows how to do that. And I had to learn. I was correct. And it's like I played with like Bo Diddley and Chuck Berry and I'm Dwayne Allman and these guys. Put it back in the pocket. We don't care how good you are. As long as you feel, then it's going to work. So that's the healing. That's what I show people. It's how to feel. Get out of here, down into the body. That's a downbeat, Give yourself permission to be funky, Sure. My grandma and your grandma sitting by the fire.
My grandma said to your grandma, I'm gonna set your flag on fire. Talk about hey now, hey now, hey now. I go on, hey. Giacomo Fino, anane. Giacomo Finane.
Hey now,
Hey now, hey now. I go on, hey. Giacomo Fino, anane. Giacomo Finane.
my Orleans. So,
That's such a fun song.
you're holding up very well.
I am?
Yeah, sound good. Sound good.
For the first
Thank you.
time.
It's fun.
Plus, you knew some of the words.
Or some of the words, yeah. I haven't
Yeah.
been those songs in a
No,
long
I think Roadhouse Blues, could qualify as a national anthem. Pretty much everybody knows a few of the words,
time. You didn't want to hear them
They
sing.
know the important words,
Yeah, you can sing.
Let it roll, and I woke up this morning and had
I'd love to hear you sing.
She can sing.
You can sing too. Yeah, we know.
Good.
Great.
So, have you done any gigs lately?
Yeah, and things are starting to look up. So,
Yay.
yes. It's
Okay,
getting-
let
it's
us
getting
know.
busy again.
Yeah, it's, if it's email, let us know.
Okay.
Love it.
What do you do?
I do sing jazz and blues and play percussion.
Oh, great.
I bet. Well, we saw a video.
Oh, you did, Leslie?
Yeah, you sent me links. So it's fun because I said, "Oh, try this, try that." It's like and she soak it up. She get it.
And I do.
Yes, you do. Yes.
So okay, so now we're gonna close. This is an energy. This is a donut of energy, right? A torus, as the physicists call it. So as the groove goes, this energy rolls in on itself. You're pulling in energy and you're recycling it out, and so you're enhancing it. The life force energy. So then entities come, good stuff, good people, and then we have to say, okay, enough fun, done with, put the toys away. So that's where the closing invocation.
So this is the
It's like happy trails, and thank you so much, for the yeah.
Trails to
Yeah. So we're going to go back now. So you sort of know the invocation because we did that at the beginning. So it'll be like that. Only say thank you instead of welcome.
Well, okay.
And that way, the energy that we've been generating gets grounded. Because a lot of people, I was doing this for years all over. And if we didn't do a closing, they'd be sort of jittery and worked up and, not knowing what to do, They said stuff like, I had to go out and hug a tree or something just to get grounded again. I did this all through the Midwest and the South and the East and, Cape Cod, Adrian, Michigan, Miami, Kansas City, out in the country, in the cities, New Jersey, everywhere. And it's like, because I was fascinated. People were responding with real positive stuff. So I'd book it wherever. And I wrote some books, It was fascinating. It was all over the country. Now, of course, every village and town has drumming groups, but 25 years ago, nada.
No,
Yeah. So it's fun getting it going,
Great, I think it's excellent.
So there's a lot of stuff on iTunes, Spotify now, and Facebook. If you do Facebook, you can friend me. Okay, now, so next Saturday or the two Saturdays, the 31st or the 30th, the Halloween
31st.
drumming. That's a must do. Put that at the top because we're on the sidebar.
Oh, wow.
And we stream that live.
Oh, wow.
And all the kids and the adults, everybody's in costume. So we'll start about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on
probably
Saturday.
be really busy
Which is the day
because it's a
before.
weekend day.
So make that. It's the end of the month. Saturday the 30th,
First,
31st.
yeah. It's actually on Halloween in the afternoon,
Okay.
about 3.
Yes, sir.
About 3.
And what's that mean?
That's when it's a Halloween walk.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So we'll be drumming out front.
It's fun. So fun. There's all the kids, they get costumes. And you can come in the costume.
And the adults and the pets, they all come in costume. The dogs.
Oh, the dogs, the costumes for the dogs. It's outrageous.
The kids are the best, though.
Aye.
goddess dance. Let the goddess dance. Let the goddess dance. Let the goddess dance. Whoa, wow. Whoa, wow. Whoa, wow. Whoa, wow.
Great Spirit.
Bless our endeavor. Great Spirit, bless our endeavor. Great Spirit, bless our endeavor. Great Spirit, bless our endeavor. Whoa, wow. Whoa, wow.
Okay, big ending. There you have it.
I'm gonna be back.
Good. Good. You made it. You survived.
Really good.
See, not a victim, right?
No, pushed that fear right out that door.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're always welcome.
Oh, thank
We
you.
do this 3 times a week, you know,
Yeah.
Sunday 3, Tuesday, Friday nights at 7. And then, like I said, Halloween Saturday, 31st,
Wow,
right?
That must be crazy.
Yeah.
That must be fun.
We'll be on the sidewalk.
Wow, I bet.
Now-
Joni's son just married a gal whose family is Indian.
I'm missing all this. What now?
They had a big wedding with
My son
Indian
got married,
drums.
an Indian gal. They got married here
Oh,
in
okay.
Sacramento, and they have the Indian drum. I've got 2 of those at my
Tablas?
house, actually.
Yes, the tablet.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got
Huge
They
2
had
of those.
metal tablas.
Tablas at the wedding.
Yeah,
Oh,
It
cool.
was great, yeah.
Yeah, tablas.
I've got 2 of those at home. Actually.
Really?
A friend gave
Small
them to me.
ones.
Yeah.
Oh, how nice.
Well, you know.
Those
I
are
mean,
the
they're
most
old, probably.
advanced drum.
Really, yeah.
Why is that?
You know, most technique.
Technique needed.
You know, the
It's-
tabla.
And they
it's-
play in
it's most advanced 'cause
ragas.
It's the most technique.
I'm sorry, I'm not getting that.
It's the most advanced because it's the most technique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tablas.
Well, it's
There's a
interesting.
lot. You use the heel to push in
Exactly,
on the
'cause I was
head.
very close. We all sat on the
And then
ground.
the low
I was
tone.
and I kept watching them. It was a lot of heel. A lot
And you
of
do
heel.
you do stuff like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was interesting. Yeah.
It's like so you bend it and make the note go up.
Yeah,
Boom.
they were, something like that.
Pushing on the head.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was interesting.
And you got to learn to sing the part.
And we- yeah.
It's like that.
Very, yeah. It was educational.
When I heard first time I heard Ravi Shankar
Oh,
with
okay.
Alaraka,
Yeah, very interesting. Yeah.
just changed my life. Because I was early teenager. I was probably 14, and I'd already I was drumming and had a rock and roll band. But then when I heard the Indian music, I realized this is a whole world that I didn't know anything about. And my aunt would come down and visit from Indiana. We were in deep Florida, and she loved to talk. Aunt Christabel, her real name, Aunt Christabel.
Really?
So she'd come in, right, and just drive me nuts because it's. till I go over and put on Ravi Shankar with Ali Raka playing the tablas, and she would just go boo. You know? I went, oh, yeah, I found a solution.
This is really good. I'm gonna be traveling for a while, but I will come back.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right, you're off to Australia and,
Yes, but I will, definitely
points
back. This is
beyond.
really
That's
good.
right. Hey Kathy, last weekend did you sit in at, Hinano?
Oh,
Did I hear correctly? Did you sing a few tunes?
oh no, I didn't
Oh,
sing.
okay.
She's asking if I sang a few tunes at Hinano's.
Oh,
No, thank you.
she could have. Pretty funky bar, you know,
Yeah, I've been there.
and nice guys.
Yeah.
And it was a tribute for one of the songwriters, because they have a songwriting workshop
I see.
for years. So, and there's been some good songs that came out of it. So the fellow that passed was one of the originators. So they had a big picture of him, and they played some of his songs, and then we did some standards. And I was going to post a little bit of it, but it's one of the original songs of the Scott, the guy that booked the gig. So I'd have to get his permission first. But it's, you know, it's always fun.
Yeah.
You know, when you're in a bar, people are drinking, having a good time. Nothing gets too heavy.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
and it's
sure.
just reminded me of the good old days. You know,
Yeah.
and that bar is very appreciative. You know, the people are not jerks. You know, they're appreciative.
Yeah, good.
I mean, I played in there before with some of these guys with the stuff that we had rehearsed, and this guy comes up and he says, "I just got back from traveling through the Deep South, Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama." He says, "I haven't heard anything this good down there." He was really complimenting us,
Cool.
you know. And he wasn't talking directly to me, he was talking to the guitar player. And I you know, I let him take the compliment, and I turned to him and said, "That cat ain't been hanging out the right places." You know?
That's right. That's right.
You know, if he's thinking this is better than what's down there, come on.
Yeah, yeah.
But it is good. The guys are real sincere.
Freddie, how much is the
Good, good, man.
Oh, thanks.
No.
I
Oh, wait,
was,
there was a
I
tag
was
on it.
working
Oh, see,
internally.
my fault.
You were more too?
I was working inside.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you were tripping.
Great job.
This was like easy. It's like I could feel, you know, all the mental stuff.
Oh,
Good,
yeah.
it was good.
Yeah. Oh, that's
It reminded me
Well,
of days.
well, what I was feeling was that, like,
I'm gonna shut off the sound.
oh, yeah, yeah, okay.
I'm gonna sneak by over here.
really cool?
Great, thank you. I really like it. Really, really like it. Really, I didn't know you. It's just lovely. When I get back, I'll be back. I'm gonna sit at home.
Every time I come, I fall in love with a different drum. Today's this is my alarm. Now, question for you: with
You are too.
Buddy's ear, have you considered earwax?
Well, good. You got a good friend there.
Oh,
Build
yeah,
up
she's a
earwax?
beautiful friend, yes, definitely.
Been to see the.
Nice to meet you. It was